Declaring the Biafran war saved me from being killed. Gowon, go live. Promise Biafrans of Nnamdi Kanus freedom. Alright, my dear listeners, you're all welcome to today's broadcast. This is Afris Concept TV. Go on. In fact, yesterday was a bomb and a shocker to everyone, including Yakubu Gowon, who has been calling for Biafran redeclaration. In fact, Gowon have to go live as he gave as he cast his mind back on what actually led to the Biafran war and why he declared the war. He started by giving a brief history about himself and what led to the war and what actually pushed him to declare the Biafran war. My dear listeners, I really want you to pay attention to this very video because it's very, very interesting as a little of history was exposed. That is why I said at the end of this video that Gowon himself is history. If you see Gowon, you have seen history itself. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this very video to get updated each time we upload more videos. Please watch this video to the very end.
Welcome to the program, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Now tell us about your growing up in Nigeria.
Well, as a young man, went to school in a village called Wusasa, a church missionary station, place called Wusasa in Zaria, and of course went to school, at the mission school, and then to a government secondary school, federal government, northern government secondary school, now called Barewa. And then took my entrance examination for the military training, and then got my training. Went for my training in Teshi, Ghana, and then from there to the United Kingdom for for further training, and then back to the headquarters. And at that time, when Nigerianizing the officer of the Nigerian army, and I was posted, appointed as adjutant general of the Nigerian army. Well, that is, you are the principal staff officer. Okay. Dealing with administration, discipline, and promotion, etc.
Okay. Under the colonial.
Yes, and then Ojukwu was we were promoted the same time with Ojukwu.
Are you serious?
Ojukwu, he as a quartermaster general, okay. And David Ejo led the governor, former governor of the Midwest. He was the GSO1. After that course, I came back, and then within 36 hours of my arrival, yes, a coup took place, and all my colleagues, that we came from the same school. Malari, Kuru Mohammed, Abogo Larigema, Yakubu Pan, and were all killed. And not one senior officer at the time, a colleague of mine who was the same set, an Igbo officer, he too was killed. Arthur Onegbe, he too was killed. I was the last one standing. So that was how the military came into power.
Now, can you give us the events that led to your becoming the head of states at the age of 31?
After the first, that coup, and things were back to order. A lot of problems in the country, riots here and killings here. And Iransi was trying to get all the traditional rulers to have a meeting in Ibadan. The crisis got to the stage whereby Iransi was kidnapped, taken by some young officers, and even though instruction was given that he must be kept safe, and moved to safety. That instruction was not obeyed by these young officers, and the next thing that I received report that he was killed, etc. And so for the next 2-3 days, there was nobody in charge.
Was a vacuum.
There was a vacuum. And so it got to the time when even the civil servants, senior civil servants in Lagos, they want at least somebody to give the command. Unfortunately, the chief of staff, then Brigadier Ogundipe, Brigadier General Ogundipe, was not able, to take control, because I think he had organized some soldiers, to go and either discipline, what was happening in Ikeja. And unfortunately, as a result of that, all other officers refused to take his command. Okay. So I had to go to Ikeja to try and sort out things. And when I went there, yes, true enough, they had to sort of accept my command. They said at that time they're not accepting any instruction from anyone else other than